It's really no secret that things like onion and garlic have been used for medicine for generations and are really good for us. But there's an old Northern English saying that goes, eat leeks and Lide and Ramsoms in May, and all the year after physicians may play. So Lide actually means March, making this the perfect time to prepare my burnt leeks and cannellini bean dip. On today's episode of Witching Hour, let's get started. So here we have 4 leeks, and what you're gonna wanna do is cut off the dark green portion and just the roots at the end. So this white and light green we can keep right where it starts to flare out. That's where you're gonna wanna make your cut. The dark green part is still edible, so you're gonna wanna hold on to this for another dish later on in the week. This you can compost, and these are our leeks. So we have our 4 leeks, we have 2 tablespoons of regular flour, 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, 1.5 cups of milk or a milk alternative. You could use oat milk or something else in this recipe, 3 ounces of white wine, and 2 cans of cannellini beans. And these I've drained and I've already rinsed them. 1 sprig of rosemary, fresh, and 4 large garlic cloves. I am actually going to use some wild garlic that we have growing right now. I used 2 cloves of wild garlic and 2 cloves of store-bought garlic. The greens of the wild garlic are also edible, so you can set those aside and use those in another recipe when you use the greens of your leeks. I try to eat yard garlic every year. All right, so we're just gonna put our leeks right on the tray and pop them into a 425-degree oven for 30 to 40 minutes until they get nice and charred on the outside. So while our oven is preheating, we're gonna start our sauce. So you're gonna need about approximately 2 tablespoons of olive oil in an oven-proof pan. And you're gonna set that to medium heat. Once your oil is good and hot, you're gonna add in your flour and your garlic, and you're gonna whisk that in until it starts to come together. This you're gonna wanna stir constantly. So we're gonna form a paste. Then we're gonna cook it for an additional minute or so to cook off the rest of the flour. It smells good. Next, you're going to want to slowly add your milk. You can whisk that in a little bit at a time. And just make sure that you're breaking up any clumps as you go. And then you can add your rosemary sprig. Boop. So you're going to want to continue to whisk this until the sauce comes together and it gets thick and glossy. All right, at this point you'll want to remove your rosemary and add in your nutritional yeast. All right, so our leeks have been in the oven for about 40 minutes, and you can see that they're really nice and caramelized. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take them and we're gonna cut them in half, and we're gonna scrape out the inside, give it a good rough chop, and then it goes right back into our pan. So at this point, we're ready to add our leeks and our cannellini beans right into our mixture. And give that a good mix. And right back into the oven it goes for about 15 or 20 more minutes. until it's nice and bubbly on the top. So to serve, I just toasted some crusty bread and I'm just gonna raw dog it and give it a shot. Oh my gosh, this looks really good. It's screaming hot. I'm gonna burn my mouth for sure. It's really hot, but it's really good. So if you've made it this far, thanks. And consider liking and subscribing and letting me know if you are a leek lover like me. See you next time. I don't 100% know what I'm doing, so we're just gonna do stuff, okay? Okay. Oh, there's a fucking ladybug. My dirty ass oven.
So I would just start back from the leeks.
I should have let these cool a little bit. I should have waited until he's cooled for sure. No, I probably need
another couple minutes.
I don't know. Maybe just like 2. So that means I gotta fucking get my shit together. Okay, meaning that this is the perfect time to make my caramelized leek and cannellini bean. No.
Just because you wanted to say this episode.
A caramelized leek and cannellini bean. Why do I want to say salad every fucking time? I want to say salad.